All right, let's get right into it. What if I told you that you could stash away a pretty serious chunk of cash in just 1 month? And I mean a real plan, something you can actually follow to give your savings a huge boost, starting like right now. Okay, I know what you're probably thinking. 10,000 rupees or 500 bucks in just 30 days? Yeah, on a normal salary, that sounds, well, kind of impossible, right? But here's the thing. The plan we're about to walk through says it's not just possible, it's actually likely. And this isn't about some vague idea of, oh, I'll just try to save more. No. This is a structured challenge. It's a specific promise you make to yourself with a very clear finish line and a roadmap to get you there. And you know what the best part is? This is not about giving up everything that makes you happy. The whole strategy is built around making a few really smart, high-impact changes that give you the biggest bang for your buck without making you miserable. So before we jump into the how, let's talk about the why. You know, why do most of our good intentions to save money just fizzle out after a week or two? And this right here nails the whole problem. Look at the left side. That's what most of us do, right? I'll save more. It's just a wish. But on the right, that's a mission. It's got a real target, a deadline that creates pressure, and an actual plan. That shift is everything. Let's break down those 3 failure points. First, save more means nothing without a number. Second, a deadline, like sometime this year, has 0 urgency. But the biggest trap, number 3, relying on whatever's left over at the end of the month, which, let's be honest, is usually nothing. This challenge fixes all 3. So, how do we actually do this? Let's get to the good stuff. Here is your 4-week mission plan, your week-by-week blueprint for hitting that goal. See? This is how you make it work. 10,000 all at once? That's a mountain. But 3,000 this week or 2,000 next week? Suddenly it feels totally doable. The plan is also super smart because it's front-loaded. You get those big, satisfying wins right at the start to keep you motivated. Okay, the first 2 weeks are all about one thing: speed. We're gonna find the absolute fastest ways to free up some cash and get that savings number climbing right away. The key here is to do all 3 of these things together. First, you've got to know where your money's going, so you audit your spending and kill those sneaky subscriptions. Second, you go after the biggest money drain for most of us, food and coffee. And third, you turn that stuff you don't use anymore into actual money. Seriously, just these 3 things can get you halfway there. All right, you've got some momentum, you've got some cash saved up. Now we shift gears. The second half is less about quick wins and more about building smarter habits that you can actually stick with long after this month is over. This is where the real magic happens. You're not just cutting spending, you're planning it. And that 30-day list, it's a genius way to beat impulse buys. You're not saying no, you're just saying not right now. Then you top it off with one small side hustle to get you across that finish line. Now for what is, without a doubt, the most important step of this entire challenge. You've done the hard part, but if you skip this last step, all that work could just vanish. You did it, you hit the target, you see that beautiful number sitting in your account, and it's so tempting to just sit back and relax. But don't. Your mission has one final critical command. Okay, listen up, because this is the golden rule. You have got to move that money. You cannot leave it in your normal everyday account. Why? Because it will just disappear. You know it will. Life happens and poof, it's gone. You have to move it. So what does lock it in really mean? It's simple. The second you hit that goal, you immediately transfer the whole amount into a separate account, one you do not touch for daily stuff. This one action makes the whole thing real. It solidifies the win and protects your hard work. But hang on, what if you don't hit the full amount? What if you only manage to save, say, 7,000 or 300 bucks? That is not a failure, not at all. It's just data, it's information. Whatever you did save, that's your new baseline. You've just set a personal record, and that becomes the goal for next month. It's a win no matter what. So, there you have it, the whole plan, laid out step by step. The only thing left is to actually start. Think of this 30-day challenge as a sprint. It's all about proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. So, consider the clock started right now. The real question is, what's